I usually do Brujo blog, or I just talk about my day, whether it be metaphysically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. And today, it wasn't the best, but it was still good. Now, what happened was, I was trying to go get another phone, right? That didn't happen. That did not happen. Um, so as I was going to the place to literally get my new phone or whatever, it took a long ass walk. And mind y'all, hey Celestial, how are you? Mind you, it takes me damn near an hour just to walk. Like from where I stay versus where I got off, because I'm still checking transportation through bus. And the way that I got off the bus, it was a long ass walk. It really was. It was a long ass walk. I was like, oh my God. So got there thinking that, everything's cool. This man, the day before, basically I was told that I was qualified for another phone. Girl gets there, talks to the representative, and come to find out I'm not qualified for 6 months. Yes. Since it's just being my first month, so now I have to wait another 5 months in order for me to get another phone. Well, to finance another phone, I was like, hell's bells, like spirit wise. But even then, I know I was so pissed. Celestial Earth Guidance, I was so pissed. But I still had a ride or whatever. It wasn't no problem. But it was just the point that the guy told me, like, okay, you can get this for $15, and that's all I had. Like, literally, I was a little short, but I was like, okay, cool, I can manifest it, no problem, no problem. Got the money, and it's like, I had to pay what? So it was a trip, but it taught me a lesson. So I might as well just hold on to what I got because, like I said, this phone has sentimental values with it too. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of didn't want to let it go, but at the with it being Aries season, it's spring. Letting out things that are old, bringing in the new. I was like, hey, let's get another phone. Not right now. We're not gonna do that right now. So we're just gonna hold off. And I was at first it had me thinking like Mercury was in retrograde, but I was like, no, I don't see anything in retrograde. So maybe it's just not time. So gets to work, handles my work. Basically, I had a good day. The only thing that there were some thoughts that I'm still learning to journal through and trying to embrace. The only thing that kind of came up was the situation. Like I remember we went through this on I think my first live video way back. There's some thoughts that are coming up. Since it's been a year since, well, almost to the year before I ended up having my mental breakdown. And I don't know whether if that's something to celebrate or not. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing because it's good because from a year looking back, I have progressed quite well, and I have to give all my thanks to God and Goddess and my ancestors because hey there, hey, I have to give that. Yeah, I have to give thanks to my ancestors and I have to give thanks to Santa Muerte, my Kisi, and Zombie himself. Thanks because I really went through it. You know what I'm saying? And it was funny because I think I talked to Elegant Granny the day before, but no, actually it wasn't. I think it was a family member. My bad. But like I told her, I look back on what happened, And I don't have no regrets. I don't feel bad I don't feel bad for how I felt. I don't feel bad for reacting the way I did. It's just, yeah, Elegant Granny in the building. I love her to death. Yeah, she in the building, baby. But I like I said, I look back on my year and I was like, okay, I'm good because I'm still here. Although, like I said, I wouldn't even say still struggle. I was really struggling with the fact of my love or passion, right? And it was so funny because one day I was literally sitting in my bedroom, and they say spirits will come to you, you know, at certain times. And I wouldn't say it's usually like a ongoing thing, but I guess whenever you need it the most, I asked God and God asked, and we talk. Me and Todd talk spiritually. Now, with me being an empath, usually if I can feel something, then I know it's there. You way much better than last year, cause bruh, yes, yes I am. I can stand in there and say yes I am. And thank you as well, Elegant Granny, cause we ain't finna go there. But anyway, y'all see I was finna get but man, you helped me. I want to say thank you to you personally, Tawanda and um, Elegant Granny. Both of y'all helped me. Thank you. So, yeah. Thank you to both of y'all. And to the other people that, have my back or whatever, they already know, but thank y'all so much. I appreciate both of y'all. That comes from the bottom of this heart of mine. Thank you so much. My heart is ever grateful for y'all. I love y'all to death. That really meant a lot. Can't catch you with the tissues and shoulders, so don't cry, man. No, I'm not crying today. I had enough of that. And that's what leads me to what I was saying. So I was on the bed and, I asked Spirit, I was finally, I guess because I was finally ready to talk about it or to him about it. I was sitting on the bed and I remember I felt pressure. And like I said, with me being an empath, I can feel things, but like when a person is here or spiritually, I can't see them. Like I ain't got no sight, but it really takes for me to just literally be in trance for me to see something, right? So I say, are you here? And he responded, and immediately y'all know I was in tears. I was like, Todd, y'all know Todd was a very special person to me in my life because we was together since I was 24, 24, I think, till, yeah, yeah, we was together till 24 till last year, and I made 31 this year, so yeah, yeah. So we talked, and it wasn't long. It wasn't long at all. It didn't even need to be long. Like I said what I needed to say, and I felt in me like it felt like since then everything has literally came up off my shoulders because that was a hard pill to swallow, y'all. To endure a person that you love the most to just go. And I'm not saying spiritually because we know what happens on that side. You know what I'm saying? It's a never ending cycle. But my thing was I still had a little bit of resentment toward him because one, he left and it felt like I was just by myself, I was alone. I still had those days, I'm not gonna lie. As an Aquarius, they think that with us being an air sign that we're independent and we can be uh, standoffish. And that's so not the case. I've really learned through even this year, from last year, that Aquarius are so misunderstood. Not saying that, I'm not saying that that's the most sign, like the most of the zodiac is misunderstood. Anybody can be misunderstood, but Aquarius, I really do believe that we're very, very, very misunderstood because even communicating with him, it was a little different because, you know, I had my days to where I struggle with loneliness. And like I said, it takes a journey to really sit there and just go through it. Like, it would be days, I'm going to be honest, just top of inform. It would be days where I would sit and I just cry. And Elegant Granny says, Aquarians are just as emotional as everyone else. We just express it differently. It's very different, but we're just as emotional. And I'm not saying that I have not seen an Aquarius cry because I have. I'm an Aquarius, but they think that we just don't boo-hoo like, and we're like, okay, we're okay. Yes, ma'am, more teeth. No, it's not like that. And especially for me because I have a Taurus moon. So you know, like once that Taurus energy hit and that season is gonna come, uh, I'm getting those energies where it's gonna be like kind of surprising to me because I don't know what's coming and I haven't put like y'all normally I do not pull on situations every single day. Or I don't pull just because. It's like nowadays I really just learn how to just go with it. Just give my faith to, the ancestors, keep going with them, whenever my spiritual team needs me to do something, I'll do it. But lately it's just been a vibe. Like I'm not worried, but I'm starting to see some of the benefits of my hard labor. We choose to be more private with it because we really don't trust people with our vulnerability. Exactly. And leading from last year, that actually taught me, and it's weird because it taught me to not be vulnerable with other people. And look what happened. And I had to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? It was weird, but it still taught me a great lesson because even now I don't really give out my feelings like that anymore, other than if it's just here or somebody that I trust. But I learned a lot of people will take that for granted too. Like your vulnerability, I learned that. I had to learn that in order for me to get where I am. So, you know, but anyway, back to the story. So, um, we was talking, and he basically, in that moment, as we were communicating spiritually, he told me to play his songs, and I knew exactly what to play. Tanya Gardner, which Heartbeat, it's a old classic. I can feel him in here now, but it's Heartbeat with Tanya Gardner. It comes from like some type of movie. I think they call it the West Side Story or the West something. That was my first time hearing it actually year before last. Me and him took a trip, to the doctor or whatever, and it was in Shreveport, Louisiana. Shreveport is maybe like 2 hours away from here. And, we roll, we listen to music, and I really got this. That's the vulnerable side of Todd that I missed, and even in myself, like he showed me vulnerability through that because we vibe through music, and when we got to sit down and actually just chill, that's what I love the most, and I kind of miss. I wouldn't even say I kind of miss it. I miss it, and every day is like I wish he was here. It did come up last week. My nephew was engaged to someone in 3 4 years ago. Yeah, it's bigger than Alexandria. It really is, and it's very lively. I love Shreveport. I went to school in Shreveport. They call it Job, and I still have some of my friends there that usually hit me up every now and then. Just to check up on me, see how I'm doing because I left Shreveport and I went back home. But anyway, so we went to talking, and he brought up someone that I don't know what to call it now with this person, but I wouldn't even say he gave me his blessing either. But it's weird that we talked, and I was able to finally let go and say, okay, I'm at peace. And that was, for me, it was deep because I didn't know it was going to come like that. And that actually has been keeping me motivated, actually, because, I know who got me, especially Todd, because if I call him, he coming, obviously. So I'm at peace with that, and I'm glad I did because, like I said, there's so much that's coming, there's so much in store. Um, for me, I recently had to let go of Instagram, and I don't know why I did it. To be honest, I don't know why I did it, but it was just time. It felt like I was like, okay, I'm over it. I'm ready to leave because not that it didn't serve me any purpose, because that's where I wouldn't even say most of my clientele was, but at some point, with me being on social media for that long, I was on, like I said on my last post, I was on Instagram for maybe like since 2014. It's 2022. Something, no, that got to go. I'm over it now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I let go of that, and I've just been vibing. I've been getting more into TikTok. I seen one chick, she found me on my TikTok, so she followed my channel. So kudos to her, and yeah, basically it's been a trip this week. No, I wouldn't say a trip, but it's been good. Physically now, ooh, child, y'all, I've been having arthritis. And that is so weird for me to say that, but I literally have arthritis in my right knee at 31. Yeah, because I think I had to work a couple schedules with during the night. It was the evening shift that I had to do, y'all. Oh my God. Got home, and like I said, spiritually, we ain't perfect. I ain't even got no car, no problem. Spirit gonna bless me one, yada yada yada. Man, getting home from walking is the worst because I could literally be, I could say it'll take me an hour to get home after like creeping up on people. You ain't lying, celestial earth guys. You ain't lying. Man, it's like, bruh. But, so I think I had got off one day, I think it was day before yesterday, it was something like that. And so I was walking home, and usually I have my niece to call me. That way we can, joke on the phone while I'm walking home. That way I'll know someone's on the phone if anything happens. But I literally told her one day, like, okay, you ain't gotta worry about it. Uncle got it. Just check on, just check up on me every 30 minutes. That heifer went to sleep on me, and I was so bored. Not lonely, but I was bored. Like, I was bored. So when I got here, my mom called me, and she was like, "Oh, you made it home okay? You all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm like, I done made it in bed, took my little Tylenol. I'm out of there." So she calls the next day, telling my Unc, "I'm sorry." Baby, it's okay. I understand. Because maybe by the time I got here, Unc was tired. He took his arthritis pills and he went straight to sleep. But like I said, it hasn't been a bad week. I don't have anything so far as Reiki. I'm done with my group. I'm just doing my hoodoo classes for now, and I'm. Let me put it to you like this. I just need a break for now because I know I'm at a crossroads, and everything is evolving so quickly, and I really need to just sit down and ground these energies. So I took a break from Instagram. I'm still on Facebook because that's, due to family, and, on TikTok. So that's pretty much it. I'm not on Instagram no more because I had enough. It's like, it wasn't serving me any purpose. So when TikTok first, not TikTok, so when Instagram first came out, I was like, okay, I can deal with this. But now it got to the point where even being in the spiritual community, it was boring. Like, okay, well, my algorithm's off. That was hitting me. So, and what really made me really just get off of um, Instagram, it wasn't even really me. It was just, it's good to type time for yourself when you need it. Exactly. What told me, I don't even know what gave, I'm pretty sure Spirit gave me the idea, but I just went with it because there was a chick that literally wanted a free reading. Yeah, I haven't done free readings in years. And to me, I felt insulted. I was like, boo, I don't do free readings. So she was like, well, you can do it because, till I get paid or whatever. And like I said, ma'am, I'm a businessman. I do not do free readings. I haven't done free readings in the last like 5, 6 years. So why would I stop now just to give you one? And the funny thing about it was, y'all, I literally gave her a working for Saint Expedite, one of the most simplest persons you can go to whenever you're in need. She would dog me down like, what you doing? Well, I have a question. Hey, what are you doing? Look, at this point, I'm tired. So let's just not do no. And when I told her off, she, you know it's bad whenever you get into it with somebody on Instagram. People need to stop expecting things for free. Exactly. So, she, good enough she got to working for Saint Expedite, right? But the thing was, it's like, okay, well, just because I gave you that, that doesn't mean that I'm going to give you a free reading. That does not work like that. I don't even work like that. I don't know how long you was on here, but me, no free reading. Even if it's donation based, $5 or something, because energy has to be exchanged. It's a literal exchange of energy, y'all. When people do readings and these mediumships and all that, and they do the cards, and they even on TikTok. I don't even do much on TikTok, but even when you happen to just swing a pendulum, that is energy that you're giving and taking. I can't do it all the time. No. So those energies, nah, no, I'm not gonna place myself somewhere where I'm stuck. And okay, you got your reading true, but where's the energy that comes to me? You know what I'm saying? It has to be in reciprocation, or if I'm saying it right. Yeah, I'm a little tipsy, so excuse me. But um, it doesn't really just work like that. And I really felt insulted, and I was like, you know what? It's time for me to leave, because I'm not going to really just let nobody do that. And it was the pressure was really getting to me, honestly, because it was so many that I was just seeing. They, there was no community. It's like a community, like years before last, all the spiritualists they were coming together on that social app, but the thing was, I don't know what happened. Everybody just went their same ways, and I'm not like that. When I click with someone, I click with them, whatever. But the people that I vibe with, they know my number and all that. So, you know. And plus, y'all can catch me on here, but I just needed a time from Instagram. I really did. I really did. I needed that time off. I was like, I'm so sick of it. The only person that I even allowed to even give me a reel or even a message was you, either Elegant Granny or Celestial Goddess, or maybe like one of my hoodoo students. Other than that, I was tired of it. I'm so like just I'm giving myself a break from Instagram, but I will be back though because I know that my stuff is still up. Just you know, it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, my week has been it's been pretty cool. It's been vibing. I got my furniture coming tomorrow. Thank God and Goddess. And yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of this weekend. So I'm finna lay back, listen to some music. Y'all know me. I don't even need to have company. I'm finna have my own party. Peace be unto y'all. Thank y'all for watching. This is Papa Ken signing out. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed Saturday. Peace.